Hey y'all, I am back and today is day 7 of our master cleanse, and I'm in the kitchen right now. This morning I went ahead and I ate the kale soup from yesterday as my breakfast. It was yummy, a little spicier than I thought I made it, but it's okay. And then I had a snap already, and so what I'm about to do is start working on the quinoa bowl. Now, FYI, full transparency, I did make the mistake of not putting the quinoa in a separate bag, which I really should have, because I needed to saute my vegetables and then just kind of hit the quinoa with a little heat from the microwave and then just start building the bowl. But now, because of the way I did it, it is going to be just all in one pot, which means I'm gonna have to make sure that I put the heat as low as possible so the vegetables can saute, but that the quinoa doesn't have any, it's not compromised. And then I was telling my husband that what I did was I said, well, I want to make a sauce. And I started putting this stuff in the container. And I was like, I should be filming this because I'm just creating this sauce. So again, full transparency, there are no measurements. This is just Toni doing what she does. So I put in, the very first thing I put in was some coconut aminos, and the reason we're using coconut aminos instead of regular soy sauce is because on this cleanse we can't have soy products. So I put in coconut aminos. I don't know how much I put in, I just put it in there. Y'all see how much it is. I don't know if that helps. There you go. And I did put in some sesame oil. Now, seed oils are not restricted on this cleanse. Some, like when I was working with my wellness coach, I couldn't have seed oils, but that was a part of me trying to figure out how my body responded to different things. And so I don't have any issues with seed oil, so I went back to using seed oils. And plus, I love the flavor and I love the aroma of sesame oil. So I put in some sesame oil so far. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put in a couple of shakes of cayenne pepper. And I'm going to turn y'all around so you can see me. One moment. Okay, y'all should be able to see me. Let me point you down just a tad bit. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to put in a little cayenne pepper. I'm going to put in some regular black pepper. I'm going to put in some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and the last thing I'm going to put in is a little maple syrup. And this, I'm just kind of doing like my play on an Asian sauce for this quinoa bowl. And we'll get everything sauteed, brought up to temperature, and then that'll just be kind of a drizzle on there. So onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and maple syrup. Now everything is to taste. Some people, actually, you know what? I'm also going to put in some, I have some ginger in the refrigerator. I'm going to put some of that in too. And so everything is to taste. Some people like a little bit more garlic, a little bit more onion. Some people like it sweet. Some people like it less sweet. It just really depends on your preference. And so I'm just the kind of girl that I cook according to what's pleasing to my palate. I don't make a big deal, especially when I'm coming up with recipes for myself and my family. I just kind of go with what tastes good to us. I do think at some point in my life I'm going to start documenting these things, because I do have some original dishes that I've created. Things that I've never had at other people's homes, or I've never had at a restaurant. Just stuff that kind of comes up in my mind. And oh, you know what I normally add to this is some sriracha, but I'm going to show y'all what I found at Walmart. I found these originally, it was just the sriracha by itself at Randall's, and they are so cute and compact. I have one at work, but I was bringing a bottle home, refilling it, taking it back, because when I went back to Randall's, probably about 2 to 3 days later, I was not able to find them, and I have not been able to find them since. And so basically what happened is when I was at Walmart running some errands on Saturday, I came out the aisle from looking at the detergent, and there was a stand in the middle of the aisle with all these different sauces. So I'm going to show you what they are. And they were only like $1 and some change each. So these are all the, I don't want to spill them all over the floor. I got these separated because we opened these already. So these are all the sauces. And so they're in these little bottles. This is my hand, so y'all see how small it is. So they're in these little bottles like this. I had to get this one because I love Kinder's seasoning, so I'm anxious to try this. And they just have so many different kinds. I did not get every kind that they had. I got quite a few though. I think I got the majority of them. So if you happen to be at Walmart, y'all need to check out Wally World and see if they have anything that you like. We put this one on our lettuce wraps yesterday, and this is really good. All right, so I think I'm gonna use one of these. I don't want to just use the plain sriracha because I have sriracha in my cabinet. So I think I'm gonna use, this is a fire roasted garlic and habanero pepper sauce. So I think I'm gonna put a couple of drops of this up in there. And when you take the top off, it's already sealed. So I'm gonna put this in last. Let me grab the garlic, the ginger. Okay, and so this is squeezable ginger. So I'm going to add some of that in there. It's been in there a while. That was a bit much, but that's all right. Okay, and I'm going to add some maple syrup. Bless me. And I put maple syrup in everything. I put it in my coffee. Anything I need to sweeten it, I use this maple syrup. And again, I learned this from dealing with my, working with my wellness coach. Because maple syrup does not spike your glucose. It does not cause a spike in your glucose. So it's really good. Unlike those artificial sweeteners, because I used to use Equal. So I don't use any of that stuff anymore. Alright, and so last but definitely not least is that hot sauce. Spit the thing off. So that's about a teaspoon of that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stir this up. And let's check it. I need some more maple syrup. Because I can't taste the maple syrup at all. go. That's hidden. It's missing something. What is it missing? I'll let it sit for a second and then try to figure out what's missing. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and spray our pan down because we're not using any oils. And we're going to go ahead and get this started. It's supposed to be 4 servings, 2 servings for each, me and my husband. And I got it on high right now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down. And let it go. And quinoa, if you toast it, has let me finish my thought. And quinoa, if you toast it, has a nutty flavor and a nutty smell, which is really good. What I was about to say is that the squash and zucchini have a high water concentration, and so that should also keep the quinoa moisturized and not dry it out. I think I'm gonna go ahead while this is going and gonna put some pine nuts in here as well. So pine nuts are, it's a good source of protein, vitamin D, potassium, and calcium. Ooh, that's way too many. And also, pine nuts are, they're fragrant as well. So if you toast those, they have a really nice fragrance to them as well. I think I might have to wind up hitting this with a little vegetable stock. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and then just turn it. I'm not going to leave it there, but I'm going to put some liquid on this. I'm I'm just really worried about it drying out. Because I shouldn't have put the quinoa in there like that. So learn from my mistakes. If you build out this as a meal prep, put your grains separately. Don't pile them all together. So that way you can saute your veggies and yeah, I think that's gonna work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the top on this, leave it on the temperature it's on, and then come back when the veggies don't have to be completely cooked, like cooked soft. I like mine with a little crunch. I just need to get them cooked down just a little bit. Okay, and we're back. And it's all cooked up. I didn't have to add any more moisture because the zucchini and the squash kind of took care of that for me. So I'm going to go ahead and start plating this up. And I'm doing 1 cup instead of a cup and a half per person. Because I think a cup and a half, what we kind of figured out is a cup and a half is just a little too much for us. So I'm doing 1 cup. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am adding, oh Jesus, I can't see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some sunflower seeds. Sprinkle across the top. Give it a little crunch. And I think I'm going to ask the hubby to weigh in. Babe, can you come here for a second? Because I feel like the sauce is missing something, but I just can't put my finger on it.
I'll put your finger in it.
So, can you taste that and tell me? Just run your finger.
Oh.
It feels to me like it's missing something. Is it sweet?
Got a kick. The sweetness is okay. You got that fire at the end. It got a kick at the end.
But do you think I need to add some more maple syrup? Is it the sugar that's missing? Is it like...
Try it again. Another finger.
Okay. Do like this. Like...
Okay. Here we go.
I just feel like something is missing, but I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe a little bit more garlic powder, onion powder.
No.
Ginger, maybe add some more.
I was thinking ginger, but no. It tastes good. It Tastes great. In fact, it tastes like the when you put
teriyaki.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well.
It's hot and ready to go, and I'm hungry.
Okay. Hubby says it's all right, so we're gonna roll with it.
The sushi. What's the stuff that you?
Oh. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. All right, so that's gonna do it. This is our quinoa bowl, and it has quinoa, chickpeas, carrots, zucchini, squash, pine nuts, and sunflower seeds. And so that is going to do it. Thank y'all for joining me for another meal. All right,
We out.
if you're not already a member of the Fetch fam, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and download that app, scan my QR code, and get to scanning those receipts. You might as well take advantage of it. You're already spending the money. The receipts translates into points, the points translates into cash, and you can redeem that cash via store card or cash card, or you can donate to charity. Well, all right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, but you know we don't do so without saying, love yourself, love somebody else, and until next time, y'all take care. Bye.